All right. So we have the third section as well, the third image. So I'm going to go to the first one again, and then I'm going to add another slide, and I'm going to add that particular image in here, right? Looks great. And then I'm free to delete this one, right? And I'm also going to delete the extra space that's available here so that it looks good enough. All right. The next thing we do is you can see a lot of spacing in here, right? This is because of the controlled height and width that we have set here. I'm just going to make it 0. I'm also going to make this one 0, right? Let's say I make it 300. That should be good. I think 300 is too much. Let's make it like 270. All right. Looks nice. I think it's good to go. I also want to add some spacing in here. So for that, I'm going to select the column. Okay, it's very important. Understand this. I'm going to select the column so that the pressure comes from the sides and not internally. All right. So I'm going to add it here, which is 20 pixels, and I'm going to add 20 pixels to this one as well. So it's going to get squeezed up and restrained into the particular height and width. Okay. Now this looks much better and very similar to what we were expecting. All right. This looks nice. Let's proceed for the second section, which is this section. Now, one thing, if you remember, that we use this particular image and added 20 pixels of negative margin in this, right? This isn't a good thing for the mobile version, else it will go out of the screen, right? Which makes it look very, very unprofessional. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep it this way. I don't need to duplicate it literally, right? But the one thing I'll do is I'm just going to click on the negative margin, make it 0, literally, just that. Because GoHighLevel provides some kind of flexibility when you create the same sections for desktop and mobile mode. I'll recommend them making changes to literally everything so that we don't really have to duplicate everything out there. But then, we'll wait for them to make those changes. But till then, this is how we're going to proceed forward to make it simpler.